All over the world, prisons are not a safe place for criminals. They are prisons that torture prisoners in the worst possible way and have earned the title of the scariest prisons in the world. There are scariest prisons in the world. There are scary prisons on this earth that are like hell, and no criminal wants to know about these horrible prisons. In the following, we will get to know 10 of the most dangerous prisons. Please subscribe to our channel and like the video before watching the video. Alcatraz Island is a small island, 1.25 miles offshore from San Francisco, California, United States. The island was developed in the mid-19th century, with facilities for a lighthouse, a military fortification, and a military fortification, and a military prison. In 1934, the island was converted into a federal prison, Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. The strong currents around the island and cold water temperatures made escape nearly impossible, and the prison became one of the most notorious in American history. Alcatraz became one of the most famous prisons in the world due to the harsh and inhospitable conditions of the prisoners, the strict detention policies, and the fame of famous inmates such as Al Capone and Robert Stroud. Alcatraz prison conditions were very harsh and unfavorable. Prisoners were kept in small, dark cells and only had an hour a day to exercise and shower. Also, the prisoners were facing difficult conditions, such as lack of sanitary facilities, inadequate food, and limited contact with their family and friends. Alcatraz prison was closed in 1963 due to high costs and poor conditions, and today it is a popular tourist attraction. Visitors can visit the Alcatraz Prison Museum and learn about the harsh conditions that the prisoners lived there. Landmarks on the island include the main cell house, dining hall, lighthouse, the ruins of the warden's house and social hall, parade grounds, Building 64, water tower, New Industries Building, Model Industries Building, Model Industries Building, and the Recreation Yard. Tadmor Prison is a notorious prison located in the Syrian desert, about 200 kilometers northeast of Damascus. It was built in 1997 and was known for its harsh conditions and brutal treatment of prisoners. The prison was primarily used to detain political prisoners, including members of the Muslim Brotherhood and other opposition groups. The conditions in Tadmor prison were notoriously harsh realities of the thorough justice system, beatings, and other challenges faced by inmates. Prisoners were often held in solitary confinement for extended periods of time, and many were subjected to mock executions and other forms of psychological torture. In 1980, a group of political prisoners staged a revolt at Tadmor prison, which resulted in the deaths of over 1,000 inmates. The prison was closed shortly after the revolt, but was reopened in 2011 during the Syrian civil war. Tadmor prison has been the subject of numerous human rights reports and investigations, and has been condemned by international organizations such as Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. Prison Bang Quang, also known as Bang Quang Central Prison, is a maximum security prison located in Nam Thabiri Province, Thailand. It is one of the most notorious prisons in Thailand and is known for its strict rules and harsh conditions. The prison was established in 1930 and was originally designed to hold 3,000 prisoners. However, it is currently overcrowded with over 7,000 inmates, many of whom are serving long sentences for serious crimes such as drug trafficking, murder, and rape. Prisoners in Bangkwang are subject to strict rules and regulations. They are required to wear uniforms and are only allowed limited personal possessions. They are also required to participate in daily work programs, which can include manual labor, such as farming or construction. The prison is also known for its strict disciplinary measures, which can include solitary confinement and physical punishment. Inmates are also subject to frequent searches and inspections. Despite its harsh conditions, Bangkwang has been praised for its efforts to rehabilitate prisoners through education and vocational training programs. The prison also offers religious services and counseling for inmates. Overall, Prison Bangkwang is a symbol of the harsh realities of the Thai justice system and the challenges faced by inmates in the country's overcrowded prisons. Black Dolphin is a high-security prison located in Russia, known for its strict regime and harsh conditions. The prison is officially known as Penal Colony No. 6 and is located in the Orenburg region of Russia. It is considered one of the toughest prisons in the world and is home to some of Russia's most dangerous criminals, including murderers, rapists, and terrorists. The prison is named after the Black Dolphin Strait, which is located near the prison and is known for its strong currents and dangerous conditions. The name is meant to symbolize the harsh and unforgiving nature of the prison. The prison is heavily guarded and has a strict regime that includes long hours of work and limited contact with the outside world. Inmates are housed in small, cramped cells and are subject to frequent searches and inspections. The prison also has a reputation for using brutal tactics to maintain order, including the use of torture and solitary confinement. Despite its reputation, the prison has been praised for its effectiveness in rehabilitating some of Russia's most dangerous criminals. Many inmates have reported that the strict regime and harsh conditions have helped them turn their lives around and become productive members of society. However, critics argue that the prison's methods are inhumane and violate basic human rights. Guantanamo Bay Prison, also known as Guantanamo Bay Detention Camp, is a controversial detention facility located on the southeastern coast of Cuba. It was established in 2002 by the United States government in the aftermath of the September 11 attacks as part of the global war on terror. The purpose of Guantanamo Bay Prison was to hold and interrogate individuals suspected of being involved in terrorism or having ties to terrorist organizations. Most of the detainees held at the facility were captured during the U.S. military operations in Afghanistan and Iraq. One of the main reasons for choosing Guantanamo Bay as the location for the prison was to keep the detainees outside the jurisdiction of U.S. courts. This allowed the U.S. government to detain individuals without granting them the legal rights and protections afforded by the U.S. Constitution. Over the years, the prison has faced significant criticism and controversy. One of the main concerns raised by human rights organizations and legal experts is the indefinite detention of individuals without trial or charge. Many detainees have been held for years without being formally charged with a crime or given a fair trial. Additionally, there have been allegations of torture and abuse of detainees at Guantanamo Bay. Reports of enhanced interrogation techniques, such as waterboarding and prolonged solitary confinement, have raised concerns about human rights violations. Efforts to close Guantanamo Bay Prison have been made by multiple U.S. administrations, but the process has been challenging. Legal and logistical obstacles, as well as political opposition, have hindered the closure of the facility. In recent years, the number of detainees at Guantanamo Bay has significantly decreased, with only a handful remaining. However, the prison still remains a symbol of the controversial policies and practices associated with the U.S. War on Terror. Thanks for watching the video till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video.